Hello, Simmers! Today we're examining a peculiar relic of The Sims 1, the canned beans, the default sustenance for Sims too impoverished to own a stove or even a single countertop. We're going to dissect this humble snack, the mechanics. I'm going to tell you why it's a lifeline, and how it might also make you literally bankrupt. So in The Sims 1, the hunger need demands satisfaction. It's the only need that if it reaches 0, it results in death. With a fully equipped kitchen, they'd whip up a chef's salad or whatever this is. But if you take away the stove and the countertop and you cook a meal, the refrigerator will spit out the quick meal, affectionately dubbed canned beans by the Sims community. Now, it's not been officially called beans by the game developers, but I did ask in a recent video for you to tell me what you thought it looked like, what you used to call it, and nearly everybody agreed. It's a can of beans. This meal costs 10 simoleons, it's eaten standing up, and requires 0 preparation. It's available in any household with a fridge. It is simple yet mysterious. Now let's break down its utility. If your hunger bar is all the way in the red, as low as you can go before your sim would die, it takes 8 cans of beans to get their hunger need all the way up to the green. That is 80 simoleons. The canned beans are a godsend for starter households, like a basic fridge, this blue Lamarck fridge, the classic blue appliance. It costs 600 simoleons. So if you were to also get the cheapest stove and countertop, that combined would cost about 550 simoleons. So that's over 1100 simoleons just to ensure that your sim doesn't kick the bucket in a couple of days. And moving into strategy, how to weave beans into your sim's life. And as I said earlier, this could be a great money saver, or this option could drain your wallet without you even realizing it. So remember how it takes 8 cans of beans to fill up your entire hunger bar. That means that you're spending at least 80 simoleons per day on food. A regular meal will fill you up way faster, and you're probably only going to eat 2 or 3 of those. So if you aren't careful, you're going to blow all your money on beans. But also remember that the stove is extra money. The countertop is extra money. So what's best for your sim, I think, is to start out the first couple of days with the canned beans diet. Save that extra 550 simoleons, buy something else for your sim, potentially something to help them get a promotion, like a bench press or a mirror to practice charisma. You gotta find a job ASAP though. And as soon as you get a job, you get that steady income coming in every day, then you can move to purchasing those other things like the stove, and then you'll be able to switch to eating regular meals and saving money. But now I'm going to talk about the bean mechanics. You'll see your sim scooping out the beans with his or her bare hand. Now every once in a while, you'll get an angle that kind of looks like they're holding a spoon. So it's either a spoon or their bare hands. Now for the sound effects of Sims eating the canned beans, listen to this. Smacking their lips and moaning. Honestly, it makes me a little bit uncomfortable. Now when the beans are finished, the sim will dispose of them either in a receptacle, or if there's not one nearby, they'll put them on the floor and it will become a gigantic pile of trash. And that's pretty much all there is to say about the bean mechanics. Also, I did not wake up this morning thinking that I would be saying bean mechanics in a video, but here we are. Now let's compare how much it fills up your hunger bar. This is what I said a minute ago, why eating a bunch of beans could end up wasting all your money. So to compare this, I built a house with 2 rooms, one with just a fridge, and the other with a fridge and a countertop. So here we're going to compare beans and a regular meal, or in this case, a salad. So the beans definitely don't fill you up very much at all. In fact, it barely moves the dial. The salad fills up nearly twice as much as the beans did. So, and I also don't know if this is true, but if you're eating this many beans in a row, like constantly eating beans, I'd be very curious to know if that increases the amount that your toilet clogs up in the game. How many times you have to call a repairman. Maybe that's not part of the game. That may not make a difference at all, but I just was very curious. Also, if you want to watch another Sims video from me, please click right here and watch this next. I'd also love for you to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss my next Sims adventure. Also, make sure that your bean mechanics are top-notch today.